Welcome to our in-depth exploration of the fascinating yet contentious world of geoengineering. In our video titled, Geoengineering, the controversial plan to hack the planet's climate, we're going to be diving headfirst into the methods, ethics, projects, benefits and risks associated with this scientific field. Unveiling the reality behind the perceived dream to manipulate the Earth's climate, we present a balanced perspective on this global discourse. Whether you're already familiar with geoengineering or it's an entirely new concept for you, we invite you to join us on this journey through the complex maze of climate control ambitiously imagined by mankind. Let's embark on this insightful exploration together. 1. Understanding geoengineering. What is it? Geoengineering might sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it is, in fact, a very real scientific pursuit. Simply put, geoengineering refers to a suite of methods that aim to deliberately alter the Earth's systems to counteract climate change. The techniques range from increasing the reflectivity of clouds to removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Essentially, it's about humans trying to control and manipulate nature to save our planet. While the idea might be groundbreaking, it's also surrounded by significant debate and uncertainty. This bold endeavor has sparked both hope and fear among scientists, politicians, and the general public. 2. Two main approaches. SRM and CDR geoengineering primarily focuses on two main strategies: solar radiation management, SRM, and carbon dioxide removal, CDR. SRM techniques involve reflecting sunlight away from the Earth to reduce global temperatures. One proposed method involves mimicking volcanic eruptions by releasing reflective particles into the stratosphere. On the other hand, CDR aims to directly capture and store carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This can be done through planting more trees or using advanced technology to trap and store emissions. Both methods have their potential benefits and drawbacks, and the choice between them is a subject of heated debate among experts. 3. Ethical dilemmas. Playing God with the Earth. The ethics surrounding geoengineering are as complex as the science behind it. On one hand, altering the Earth's climate can be seen as a necessary step to combat the escalating impacts of global warming. But on the other hand, it's a significant power for humanity to wield, with unknown long-term consequences. Some argue that it is humanity overstepping, playing God with nature. There is also the concern about who gets to decide which geoengineering methods are deployed, as well as the potential for geopolitical conflict if one nation's actions adversely affect another. These ethical concerns form a large part of the controversy and skepticism around geoengineering. 4. Geoengineering projects. Successes and failures. Various geoengineering projects have been proposed and, in some cases, initiated around the globe, each with mixed results. For example, artificial trees designed to filter carbon dioxide show promise but are currently too costly to implement on a large scale. Ocean fertilization projects, which involve adding nutrients to large bodies of water to promote the growth of CO2-absorbing algae, have also been tested with varying degrees of success. Some efforts have faced technical challenges, while others have sparked public and political opposition. These mixed outcomes highlight the uncertainty and risk involved in geoengineering the planet. 5. Potential benefits. Could geoengineering save us? Despite the controversies, geoengineering presents potential benefits that cannot be ignored. In theory, deploying effective SRM techniques could quickly reduce global temperatures. This could provide much-needed relief to regions experiencing extreme weather and heat waves. CDR has the potential to significantly lower atmospheric CO2 levels, aiding in long-term climate stabilization. These benefits are particularly enticing in our current climate crisis where effective solutions are urgently sought. However, these potential advantages have to be carefully weighed against the risks and unintended consequences they might introduce. 6. The risks. Unintended consequences and uncertainties. One of the main concerns about geoengineering is the unpredictable nature of its consequences. While the idea of shading the Earth sounds simple, it is not without its risks. Changes in precipitation patterns or disruptions in natural weather systems could occur, leading to adverse effects on agriculture and water supplies. Another risk lies in its potential to create geopolitical tensions, especially if certain regions or countries experience negative consequences while others benefit. The lack of comprehensive global governance on geoengineering further complicates the scenario. These uncertainties make the deployment of geoengineering solutions a daunting prospect. 7. Public perception. From fascination to fear, the general public's perception of geoengineering varies widely, ranging from fascination to fear. To many, the concept of manipulating the planet's climate seems like a fascinating but risky venture. Stories about geoengineering often capture the imagination but also raise concerns over its safety and efficacy. Environmental groups and climate activists warn of its unpredictability and potential environmental harm. On the other hand, some segments of the population view it as an essential part of the toolkit to combat climate change. Public opinion is inevitably a major factor that will influence if and how geoengineering methods are adopted globally. 8. The future of geoengineering, a path forward? As the climate crisis deepens, geoengineering is likely to remain a topic at the forefront of both scientific research and public discussion. With ongoing debates about its viability and ethics, future breakthroughs will require careful consideration and global collaboration. Research and development must be continued, with a focus on understanding potential risks and benefits. Any decision to implement geoengineering strategies must be informed, transparent, and responsible. As we move forward, the world will need to weigh the urgency of addressing climate change against the risks of such a powerful intervention.